And we're live, everybody. What is going on? Happy Saturday night. Just running another solo show. Looks like Tam is MIA once again, but we'll get through it. It's all good. How's everybody doing? Let's see who we have out here so far. We got Breno Cero, first one in the chat. Michelle Hughes, what's up, Michelle? Thanks for spamming the stream out there on Discord. Anything for a second. Chasing Clouds, what's up? Tony Laura, what's up? Let some more people file on in here. Try and talk to me through your headset. Yeah, that's not going to quite work, Michelle. Yeah, let's see. Let some people file on in. Last show of the year. We're going to obviously take Christmas Day off. I don't think anybody's going to be doing shows on Christmas. Arnie S., what's going on, Arnie? Let some more people pop on in. Got 7 so far. And we are also live streaming over on the Twitches. Just checking that stream. That looks all right. Oh, it's not going too bad there, Chasing Clouds. Just got through another 70-hour work week. Busy as hell. Just getting her done. Cool, Michelle. Yeah, let's hopefully get some people in here. I know Saturday night, holidays, people are out doing their thing. Plus, there's a football game going on right now. Last I saw, Indy was beating New England 7-0 in the first quarter. Yeah, Chase Claus. I totally forgot I was going to mix a couple of yours Sunday. Then I got caught up getting some other stuff done and totally slipped my mind. Oh, yeah, what you got, Michelle? Whoa, excuse me. Yeah, see what's going on. Yeah, I saw Fresh was live today. He actually was able to muscle it up and be on stream for a few hours, which was good. He raised some money over there. Oh, it might suck because you haven't mixed it, but you want me to mix it? You want me to be your guinea pig? Okay. Yeah, I'm still vaping on Rocky Tooney's mix from last week. I vaped this like all day Sunday, and then I left it alone, and just broke it out this evening. Let's see, this cotton's get a little dry. I can re-drip it. The only thing with this one, I'm hoping now it's sat for a little bit. For some reason, at SSA peanut butter, I get like I guess it's a green note. I think it's just me. Oh shit, Brandon, that's no good. Lost your nicotine. Yeah, Michelle, while you're in the chat, why don't you go ahead and put the discount code in for Higgies on here? Oh yeah, we'll put it up and we'll look at it and we'll see what we can do with it. Yeah, what 15% off over at Higgy Sigs. We're gonna use code ELR. All right, let's see what you got, Michelle. Oh, this is right up my alley: peanut butter and banana. Peanut butter banana cupcake, vanilla custard 2. right off the bat, the one thing I see, unless you really want that banana to scream, is running that banana cream at 4%. I would kick that down to 2 just because it's such a potent flavor that at 4 you're not going to taste it. The peanut butter is not going to be there. The peanut butter is going to disappear. Thobai, good morning, good sir. Green Thumb, hey, how's it going? Yeah, peanut butter. I love peanut butter and banana. Yeah, that's one thing I would definitely do right off the bat. Just looking at it, Rocky Tooney, what's up? I just mentioned I'm still vaping your peanut butter mix from last week. I just re-dripped it, and it definitely came around because off the shake and all day Sunday when I was vaping it, it still had that green note. Yeah, it was great to see Fresh Live today. The kid bought you a mix that was peanut butter and banana. Okay. I always wanted to try to make like a peanut butter and banana sandwich vape, like something Elvis would eat. But just getting that bread to come through, Rocky. I mean, the marshmallow might be there a little bit, but if anything, the peanut butter now isn't as green as it was off the shake. Kayla said the peanut butter was forward with the cake note and the banana as a back note. Okay, well then definitely you don't. Yeah, you definitely want the banana cream kicked back. The vanilla cupcake from Capella is not going to get you that cake note. That is frosting. If you have vanilla cupcake from TFA at 2.5 to 3%, maybe even you can probably even punch it up to 4. That will get you that cake note. That will get you a really nice vanilla cupcake. And if you want a little frosting, you can even leave like 1 or 2% of vanilla cupcake in there, and that'll give you a little bit of frosting. Or I would use like like a buttercream, like a Wonder Flavors buttercream frosting, or I would use. I mean, you could use Flavora frosting because that's a rather plain frosting, and it may blend well. Almost give you like the banana may sit on top of that frosting, almost create like a banana frosting. Or if you don't have that TFA vanilla cupcake, if you have like I mean, angel cake might work from Wonder Flavors, or fluffy white cake, or Flavor West white cake. I mean, you could even go with a yellow cake. You only have the cap cupcake. Yeah, it depends. What does the cake taste like to you? Does it taste more like a yellow cake, or does it taste more like a white cake? I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, if it's, I mean, yeah, yeah, the vanilla cupcake does make for a great frosting. I mean, if you want a frosting there, I would leave the vanilla cupcake in there. Now, you don't taste the cake, but your daughter does. I mean, if the cake's not really forward, you could probably get away with. I mean, if you're trying to get close on this mix, there's a good chance you probably use Flavor West yellow cake, or even a Flavor West white cake. Yeah, Thoba, you were saying earlier how it was like 7 Celsius this afternoon. Well, it would have been this evening for you. And it's still, let's see, let me do the math on this. It is still about 17 here at 9:11 at night. All right, 2 degrees Celsius now, so that's about 37. All right, let me see which. Let's see this version of it, Michelle. Uh, so you had vanilla custard 2 at 2 before. Yeah, I mean that'll work. I mean, if super sweet is the only sweetener you have, but for me, using any kind of bakery, I like to go with Flavor West sweetener at like 1, because obviously it's not as strong as super sweet. So I would. That's what I would. I'd maybe try that. You have sweetness from Flavor, VSO, and Wonder Flavors. I would throw in sweetness then. I mean, obviously you're not gonna, commercially they're not using Flavor, but that, I mean, sweetness does work pretty well with bakeries as well. And obviously you do that. Really, Rocky? That's I said I like that. Listen, definitely with bakeries, Flavor West has always been my go-to. It's not overpowering unless you get insane with it. But up to 1%, it does the job for me. Yeah, I mean, super sweet. Anything. Yeah, yeah. The Wonder Flavors one exactly. Because it's what the Wonder Flavors is basically stevia anyway. I think, isn't it? I mean, Rocky, it might be power of suggestion, but that marshmallow is starting to come through a little bit. This is the first I vaped it in about 5 days. I vaped it all day Sunday. I really liked it. And at least that green note from that peanut bar is starting to settle down. Yeah, Michelle, it is rather straightforward. I say it doesn't sound like it has a whole lot going on in it. There's peanut butter, banana, and some cake. And I mean, the only thing I question is why do you have the custard in there? That's the question. Is it there for to add a creamy note? Yeah, marshmallow is, but here after a week though, I think unless you're using a heavy custard like like a Cat V1 or something, there's not much that really changes after a week and hardly any mixes, in my opinion. Well, yeah, that makes sense, Michelle. Let's see something. Okay, it's this.
Well, you've said the last 1 year. Yeah, the first year ever, literally ever. Oh, what?
Let's see here. Go there, go here. Yeah, you didn't add pudding to it, which was that's positive. Let's see, nobody's over there. Because we are multi-streaming once again over on Twitch. So if you know anybody, it's over there. Or if you also use Twitch, if you don't mind giving a follow. Obviously, you don't need to give a sub; just follows works. Oh, custard's always good. You can't go wrong with custard. I mean, it's just you just can't.
I'm not. What am I doing?
Where am I at here? Okay. Yeah, Michelle, your mix, I would let's say maybe. I mean, you can leave the super sweet. I mean, it's just being probably just being nitpicky. Either use the super sweet or switch over to sweetness. Yeah, the one McDucky did. Yeah, I don't have. Which one was it? I think it was the was it Jungle Flavors cheesecake he had in that. And unless I order from Flavor Jungle, I won't get that flavor most likely. Not that there's anything wrong with that flavor. I just if Bull City doesn't have it, chances are I'm not gonna go out of my way because I have so many cheesecakes as it is. Rocky 0.5% of premium. That it gives you a little a little bit added depth and a little bit of thickness. One of the other cats under here probably trying to destroy the stream. Jersey, get out of there. Cherokee, what's up? Yes, Ricky, same name over there on Twitch. What's going on, Ricky? Good evening, sir. Okay, you did Graham Crush from FA, Italian Cream Hankson, super sweet, vanilla custard cheesecake. Yes, we cheesecake. Hell yeah. I mean, I think it's funny how all of a sudden people are starting to use Italian cream with cheesecakes. I've only been doing it since 2017. I don't do it often just because a lot of people don't have that flavor. But that flavor definitely helps add a little bit of tartness to a cheesecake. Get that mascarpone going on. 4 ounces? Holy shit, Michelle! That's 2 lifetimes of that flavor. I think I have like 2 10 mils, and I'm still in the first one from 4 years ago. Yeah, Brandon, I agree. McDucky does make some really good mixes. I've never interacted with them, so I'll take your word for it. He's always willing to help people, which is good. I mean, that's what the community is all about. Well, I get that, Michelle, because Hankson, a lot of people quit carrying Hankson. Oh, you grabbed that one when it was on clearance? Rocky, that's good. Yeah, I've never tried any of the Jam Monsters, Michelle. I mean, it's just something about them. I don't know. Just it seemed like they're so loaded with sweetener. I'm about to sneeze. Sin, what's up, Sin? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Yeah, I've been going through and looking at some mixes and trying to figure out which one's like my favorite from this year. Like I'm going through all the flavors and I don't know if I can really pick one. I mean, there's been a lot of good ones and quite a few that I believe have been overhyped. Oh, I never tried jam. I mean, I didn't know Jam Monster made a blackberry. Probably wouldn't be that all that hard to recreate. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Oh, that's awesome, Michelle. I mean, granted, I bet you know, a lot of the shops are also CBD and maybe even tobacco shops and stuff like that, but better than anything. Oh, wow. Well, that's good. At least it sounds like it was a better one. Yeah, I mean, Michelle, CBD is where they're making their money these days. I heard that the Jam Monster stuff, the recipes were leaked, but then I also heard that they really weren't. It was just, you know, someone put stuff out there claiming that they were the Jam Monster ones because I had originally heard that a lot of the Jam Monster stuff was real flavors, but then obviously they're not getting the real flavors anymore. That's what I thought. How's it going, Mowgli? Because even looking at those recipes, you kind of scratched your head like, yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I believe Honey Puffs probably is that flavor might actually be in that one. I know the one you're talking about because that's a one-on-one flavor, and you're not gonna. I mean, there's no other flavor like that one for that cereal base. I didn't try any of those mixes. I mean, I looked at them and I was just like, you know, some of them kind of made sense, but like they'd be a pretty good, just a pretty good mix in general. Oh, what's it Hobbs? I'm looking on the. Oh, what's it Hobbs make now? Huh. Yeah, Hobbs made a good one recently. This came out, what, a week ago? It was on the front page. Double chocolate clear, marshmallow, FA milk, RY4 double, super sweet. Super sweet's really cranked up in that one. No Tyrone and vanilla custard too. 3 week steep. Yeah, I could see that. No, yours probably was Rocky. It wouldn't surprise me a single bit. I'm sure a lot of us could take a commercial mix and make it better. For one, we have flavors that they're not going to use because they're just going to be way too expensive, for a manufacturer to use, unless they're getting some crazy discount. Yeah, see, I never did get on that medicine flower train. I know if Fitty was here, he'd probably shun me for that, but I never ended up picking up any of them. So I'm not sure about that medicine flower blueberry. Now, VSO blueberry is good, but for me, it needs help to round it out. Oh, hell, Addie, I'll send you a link. Coming your way now. Send it over to Instagram. What's this? Okay. There you go, Addie. Check Instagram. All right, Michelle. Yeah, I'll remind you. Yeah, Michelle. We know you. You and chocolates have you know, I wouldn't even say a love hate relationship. I would say it's more of a hate relationship. I mean, to me, any kind of chocolates, it's hard to get. It's really to get chocolates really come through in a vape really the way you really want them to. If you're thinking about like something like a chocolate sauce or eating a chocolate bar or something, you're not being able to get that in a vape. Tim, what is up, Tim? I guess you're not doing your stream tonight. Lord
Hey,
Addy, what's going on,
going on?
brother?
What's shaking?
Oh, not much. How you been?
Doing good. My mother-in-law had her little Christmas get together tonight, but she got food poisoning last night,
Ooh.
so she wasn't in very good shape. We had to go over there last night. She said, "Will you take me to the hospital?" But she's doing fine now.
Oh, that's good. Wow. Does she know how she got it? And was it a restaurant or she
It,
just
it,
not
it
prepare
was from the
something?
grocery store. She thinks it was either the what's the Italian fish?
Smelts?
Italian, no, it's anyway. She thinks it was a fish or the potato salad.
I would guess probably potato salad.
Yeah.
All right, Tim. Internet's crappy tonight up your way. Well, I'm
Oh, crap. I
glad to see.
forgot to save did I? Maybe I saved it. Oh, yeah. Chat's still up. Yay.
Yeah, Tim saying tilapia. That's not really an Italian.
That's it. That's it.
Is it? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
tilapia is a bottom feeder. That is not a good. That's like the cheapest fish that you could possibly buy, and it's sketchy. It's a sketchy fish. It's basically.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of them fish that like just it's almost like you're trying to eat something that eats the scum off the bottom of your fish tank.
Yeah. It's kind of gross if you think about it.
Yeah, it's not a good fish to eat. I mean, people have tried all different ways of preparing it and using cedar planks and all that. It's trash. It's a trashy fish. I mean, it's not. There's just no two ways about it. DeMillan. What's up, DeMillan?
Millen. So what's your schedule? Are you going to be home for Christmas next weekend or what?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
Okay, good. That's good.
yeah, I'm probably gonna work maybe a partial day Christmas Eve, Friday. And I'm loaded now to go out to Michigan, and then I'm gonna bounce down to Subaru and grab something coming back east. And the way Tesla's been running, I wouldn't be surprised if I end up back down there sometime this week. I've been going there like almost twice a week now.
Wow. Where are they at?
They're in Birmingham. They're at a railhead. They rail them in from California.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean they still truck some of them from California because it's almost like their logistics works with the carriers as far as you know. Let's say if a carrier has a bunch of loads going out to the West Coast and they need stuff coming back, they'll get a hold of Tesla, and Tesla's like, all right, well we can work with you. You may have to wait a day, but we can get you something getting back towards the East Coast. But I have
It was nice.
Oh, go ahead.
Nice to see Fresh today mixing with those guys for Edward Cap.
Yes. Yeah, I was, obviously I was driving back from South Carolina, but I did catch some of the stream. It was great seeing Fresh on there. It seems like he hung in there for a good while.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, well, he said right off the bat he was loaded so much up with Gavapet and he couldn't even remember his name. So
I gotta grab that link and drop it in a little bit. Hopefully, I'll remember.
yeah, I didn't know. I didn't look and see how much they raised today. I know it's tough to holidays. A lot of people don't have the extra money to to pull off a charity stream right now it's tough. I mean, but obviously no one plans to be dealing with chemo, so you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, for sure. God. So, are your shopping done yet?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
No, that's good. It's hard to believe it's like a week away.
Every year it seems like it sneaks up, and with the weather here being so, unseasonably warm. I mean, we've been breaking records.
Oh, it was lousy here today. Just wet rain and all day long.
Oh, up here it was damp and foggy pretty much all day. But down where I was in South Carolina, it was 75 degrees and sunny.
Crazy, man. I would take that.
Tim said they nearly raised 1,000. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, hey,
awesome.
It is good. Yeah, Fresh made it through the whole stream. Only got up twice.
I know he's going to have back surgery here real soon, so hopefully that'll straighten him out.
Yeah, it's crazy how it came on out of nowhere for him. It's like they had zero problems, and all of a sudden, boom, he's down for the count.
Yeah, I wonder if it was the move or what.
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who the hell knows, right?
yeah, Michelle, it's 62 right here, right now, and you're saying 63 down your way. I mean,
It was like 34 and just damp and wet all day long.
oh wow, have you guys had much snow yet?
We had like 3 inches so far, and it melted that same day.
Oh wow, so the lake effect hasn't kicked in yet.
Oh, thank God, because we've had a couple that are super windy. That that whole storm that moved across.
Yes.
Yeah, we got the tail end of that, and that was like the perfect direction for lake effect. But thank God it brought some warmer weather in with it.
Well, you're close enough to the water. Do you get much of a lake effect, or does it kind of like go over you and just hit east of you?
See, we're right between both lakes,
Yeah.
like right in the middle. And
Erie,
if it's
Ontario,
coming in
yeah.
from the southwest, we'll get hammered, but it's usually just misses underneath us.
Yeah, more like down towards Amherst and stuff like that, Lockport.
Yeah, like Buffalo will get hit.
Mhm.
And we're like 20 miles north of Buffalo.
Yeah. Well, we know how some of the lake effects storms go. I remember the first time I was in one, I'm going back, probably 2010. I'm on the thruway heading towards Buffalo, and there's warning signs everywhere. The thruway's closed between, right there at the beginning of Buffalo for, what's that, 78 there? Like right near.
Yeah. Very good, Frank. Transit Road.
Yeah, right at Transit Road. It was closed from there all the way over to, past the reservation and all that.
Yeah.
And that section, they got like 6 feet of snow in like 20 minutes. It's just like,
it's insane.
I remember coming through, getting past Batavia, and it's starting to get crappy. Getting to Pembroke, it's getting worse. I get off at Transit Road. I think it was actually the next exit up. It was closed. But I got there, and I thought, all right, well, I'm going to turn right, and because I had to get I was going up to Canada, so I was trying to get over. I was trying to get over to at least Peace Bridge. Actually,
Right.
Did I go to Peace? I can't remember if I went to Peace Bridge or if I went up to Queenstown Bridge. But,
Queenston, yeah.
Queenston Lewiston Bridge. But I remember, I'm literally pushing snow with my bumper, getting off the exit, turned right, went up to the next traffic light, turned left, and you could have cut the grass.
That's crazy.
It was insane, and I remember that's when like West Seneca got hit real hard. That's when all the people got stuck in their cars.
When the army had to bring the big payloaders in.
Yeah, and it's just like, wait a minute, this is Buffalo. You people were born in snow. How is this a problem?
Yeah, we don't usually get 7 feet in 20 hours or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you have the equipment up there. I mean, to handle
it's funny, I was still working at the time, and we had a new boss. He had just started. It was his third day, and he lived in West Seneca, and he had 7 feet of snow, so he couldn't make it to work for 4 days at a brand new job.
Hell, here you get 4 inches of snow and everything's shut down for 2 weeks.
Crazy.
Well, here,
so what do you think?
Where I live, we live in the county. We don't live in the town. So they don't, they say God laid it down, God will take it back. I mean, they don't, you don't see equipment here at all unless somebody brings it in themselves, someone private decides to volunteer or something.
It's funny. I still look when I see the car carriers. I still look to see if it's you or not around here, even though I know you don't come up here anymore.
Nah. Heck, from what I'm hearing, everything Toyota's going through right now, I would not be at all surprised if I get a phone call and say, hey, grab this 75-foot truck. It's legal up there and go. But it's wintertime. I ain't going up there now. I've gotten spoiled. We got enough guys now that they can handle it. We're good.
That's good. So what are you thinking tonight?
I don't know. I'm thinking, because one thing I was thinking about, I was looking through like all the flavors and everything. I'm trying to pick out what my favorite mix that someone else made this year, or even my own favorite mix. Like, do you have one that you think that, like, if you looked at like what other people have done, that you say this would be You know how Wayne always does his mix of the year. What would say
Yeah, yeah.
would be your personal favorite? Not maybe not necessarily the consensus all American favorite, but your flavor. Hey Mick,
I
how's it going?
Mac, I was looking through my one shots, just to see if I could make those up together pretty easy. And the one that I really like and I haven't had in a while was this Shindo by
Oh,
Shindo
mint
mint
chip.
chip
Yep.
cookies and cream.
Yeah.
That's a really, really good one. And he is before he stopped vaping, he put all his recipes out on all the flavors.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I mean, the mint chip doesn't do it for me. I mean, like it's just something I've never cared. I mean,
You're not a mint person?
I'll eat, you know, I'll eat the Girl Scout the Thin Mints. I'll eat a case of them. But to vape them, I've tried it and it's just like, it just doesn't work for me. What's going on, Bob? Ohms too low.
Uh, yeah, I mean that's the one that sticks out probably because it's pretty fresh in my mind. Um,
Now he's another one that like when it came to like using like corn, like his what was the one shot he did? Wasn't didn't he throw
that corn custard, yeah, I
Yeah,
forget the name of it.
yeah. I mean, he was a madman when it came to corn, and I mean
Oh, for sure.
Shindo is that type of mixer that he would take flavors and he would push them as far as you could push them, and then go 10 times over that, and say this is where it's good. Fight me.
Yeah, Capozzi. I loved how he always went in his dungeon, his mixing dungeon,
Oh
when
yeah.
it was time to mix.
Yep. Camera went off, and
Yeah,
it's like who's he locking in there?
Cherokee.
Yeah, Tim, I never tried the Shamrock cookie because I just know that I wouldn't like it. It's not, I mean, not that it's a bad flavor. It's just my personal taste. I just know I wouldn't like it, so I never bothered. Now, their other one, the one that everyone remixed last year, Wayne did it, Develop did it, and then I did it the right way. That the lemon cookie from Sad
Yes.
Boy. I know mine's the closest.
That's funny because you guys had a little bit of banter going back and forth for a while there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's good, but I'm saying mine's the closest. I can, you can take that lemon so distinct, that's Flavor West lemon. That Flavor West lemon meringue pie, you just know that's that flavor. I mean, there's
that biting lemon, that's super sweet. All that corn syrup, baby, give it to me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're using that. For one, it's dirt cheap, and it's all about the bottom line.
I've been in a few places, and yeah, there's like the gallon jugs of Flavor West.
Yes, yeah. When I got a chance to tour the lab over in Greensboro, and seeing them huge containers, Capella and Flavor West and everything, you're just like, wow. And you're just like,
yeah, man, industrial homogenizer over in the corner. I'm like, oh, man, I'd like to have it.
Just give me an hour in this room, and I'll make the best mix you ever seen.
So, Advocate for Liberty, he's got this island cookie that's really good too.
Oh, let me look that one up. Where's Tim have that one hiding at? Is that over on ELR?
Yeah, pretty sure it's there.
Clear.
Man, I got a freaking juicy mess on this one, Frank. I'll get this so damn juicy.
Little overdrip action there.
I don't know. No, it's been sitting here. It actually needs to be cleaned out.
Ah.
It's got apple pear butterscotch custard in it.
Here it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what we've done on Wendy vapes for a while. We just did a Jamaican rum apple cider that came out pretty good. Well, at least my version did. DeMillan and Wendy used the FA Jamaican rum, and I don't have that one.
Okay, which one did you use?
The TFA Jamaican rum.
Huh, I don't have that flavor.
That's a good one.
I have the FA. Oh, okay, I see what Tim did here. Flavor West Yellow Cake 1.5, Sugarloaf Pineapple at 2, Coconut Extra at 1. Ooh, Coconut Extra at 1 and it worked. And 1.5 on the buttercream frosting.
Yeah, it
Coconut,
came out nice. It needed about 10 days, but man, it got really good.
yeah, but that Coconut Extra is one of them flavors that's just like, it's just, I don't know. I mean, when I first started mixing, and like that was like one of the first coconuts I saw when I'm like on Bull City ordering flavors, and I think there might have been a mix or something that I saw that I wanted it for, and then everyone's like, "Oh, you ordered the wrong coconut. You need to get coconut candy and all that." For a couple of years, I didn't even have coconut candy, and I finally got it, and then I saw Winstead had a mix, and it had like 0.15% coconut extra or something, and it's like, see, now that's why I still need to have coconut extra.
I might have subbed out coconut custard, Wonder Flavors coconut custard for that. I
Ooh,
think I did.
that's a good flavor. So that's a real good flavor.
I think I subbed that out.
Michelle wants me to find the Sad Boy Butter Cookie remix that I did. Let me dig
Oh,
that.
DeMillen loves the apple cider part.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we did 2% VSO apple, 2% country apple, Perillum, and then we used 0.5% of VSO brown sugar to kind of simulate like a cider, like ferment a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Oops. Let me see. Everything's jumping around on me here. Let me see how far back do I got to go. Oh, here it is. Yep. Yeah, I didn't release them. I haven't released that many recipes this year. I only had to go back to the third page to get to May. I really have slowed down though on a lot of, not so much my mixing, but a lot of a lot of my.
I missed the Saturday show so bad. I missed Fresh a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I was so bummed out that I wasn't gonna be able to get home today to be able to hang out and mix.
They had a lot of people over on Fresh's channel.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking, I was going back and forth a little bit, and I saw it like 50. I think it was like 50 or 60 at one point. I'm like, good. That was like the old days.
Yeah, yeah.
White
Yeah,
chocolate mint cheesecake. I'll have to look at that, Tim. See if I can mix it. I don't have a lot of mint flavor, so I may or may not be able to. I mean, I have like the VSO mints, so if that's in there, then there's a good chance. And I do have a couple of white chocolates.
I was thinking about something, maybe like a peppermint white chocolate, something tonight.
I was
When
thinking
I typed it in, I'm like, boy, I better come in with an idea.
it was funny because I was thinking about you today, because I was thinking about the OG Addies custards, the Addies yogurts, and I was thinking, what would really go well, almost and like jamming up that strawberry, kiwi, blueberry, adding like a huckleberry, maybe like a blueberry jam, or replacing a regular blueberry with a blueberry jam, and putting it on a cheesecake.
Yeah, give it a shot, Frank.
I was thinking something like that. I don't know why. It was something I was thinking about this morning. I was like, yeah, you know what? I think that would actually work. Because I was thinking back to Collusion, how we used your black cherry, your dark cherry base, and I used Alfred Pudding's 3-2-1 cheesecake.
Heck yeah, that sounds good.
And then I threw the shisha vanilla in there as that bridge flavor, which everyone laughed when I said bridge flavor. It's like, well, it kind of is. I didn't want it to layer. I kind of wanted it to like blend together, but I just thought if I just left them alone, it would just they would just clash. Almost need like a buffer.
I miss Pudding. He was a blast.
Oh heck yeah, Dylan McNeely, what's going on?
Lynn, yeah, that sounds good, Frank.
Yeah, I think I might tweak the cheesecake though. Instead of just going with Alfred Puddings, I may go with something. I may play with it a little bit.
Got developed this week on Thursday. They had an episode and they were reviewing some really good recipes, and I forgot who did it, but
McDucky's with the apple the apple cheesecake, the apple crumble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That cheesecake base looked really good.
it did. I don't have that jungle flavors one though. I didn't even know they
Yeah, I
had
don't
it.
either. I put it on my list to get when I start getting my Social Security checks in February.
From February or in February?
Yeah, I get my first
Oh yeah,
deposit in
first one.
February.
Okay. Yeah, let's see here. So I'm gonna create.
All right. Still old school, man. Still got to write it down.
Oh, there you go. And it's funny. I wanted to lower my nick level from 2 down to like 1.75.
I heard you say you were talking about that last Saturday, I think.
Yeah, and ELRs and all the flavors don't let you go 1 3/4. You gotta keep it in tenths.
That's
So I'm
crazy.
just doing 1.7, and if I need to, I'll add a drop. It's
Heck yeah, it is, DeMillan. I was thinking about using some of that tonight.
I remember what is I'm thinking off the top of my head without start digging. Which strawberry is in the original Eddie's custard Eddie's yogurt?
The original one was the TFA strawberry.
Strawberry ripe, correct? Or TFA strawberry?
It was just the regular
That's
TFA,
what I thought,
and
yeah.
then we're doing like the ripe at 3 and the TFA at 2. I don't know. There's a bunch of different variations. So pretty much whatever your favorite strawberry is.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with regular TFA strawberry, and I'm gonna run it like 3%. And
It's
the
still a
kiwi.
great strawberry.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna throw VSO kiwi in here.
Nice.
I don't know if I've ever used it.
It's nice.
And I'm gonna put Capella's blueberry jam.
Nice. That's a good one. VSO white chocolate.
I don't think do I have another blueberry jam besides that one? I might.
0.7.
I have Vape Train's blueberry jam too, apparently.
I don't have that one.
I have it. You know what? I honestly don't know if I've ever used it. Let's go. Yeah, we'll go with 3, 2, 1 with them.
The Flavor West blueberry is really good. Huckleberry is always an option.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking a little bit of yeah, I'm gonna go with the huckleberry in there too. If I can spell. VSO huckleberry at 1 to go with the blueberry jam. And now let's see the cheesecakes.
Do sweet cream.
Here's a cheesecake I have yet to, I bought it and have yet, there's 2 of them here I have yet to use. I think I'm going to throw both of them in the New York cheesecake from Perillam and the cheesecake graham crust. And maybe, do I want to throw a toasted coconut in? Nah, I'm going to leave that out. Let's see, we'll go.
There's a little bit of coconut in. Oh, that's in the TFA cheesecake graham. Some people get that coconut note in there.
It's funny how there's a lot of people get coconut notes from a lot of different cheesecakes. Like Yes We Cheesecake, there's people that get that big time.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I love coconut.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with it, but I just don't get it. I'm gonna throw a little vanilla custard cheesecake in there. And we'll go with that Perillam one. The graham crust. Cheesecake graham. Yeah, it'll blend together. 2, 2, and 2%. And we'll go 2, 2, and 1. I'm gonna throw some Hankson Italian cream. Yeah, I'm getting up to
Italian, baby, but a little zing in there.
8.5.
That little twang.
And I'll go with a half a sweetener.
White chocolate.
I think I'm gonna use
Sweet cream, peppermint.
What do I got sitting there? I'm gonna. You know what? I am gonna throw some of the super sweet in there. And I think it'll help with the fruits.
What do you think, Frank? 1.7% VSO white chocolate, flavor crunch mint at 1.5.
Okay.
VTA sweet cream at 1.5. A little bit more VSO peppermint, 1.5. Cream milky undertones at 1.5. Creamy, minty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, cause you didn't get it.
7.
You didn't get FA milk yet, did you?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Go with the cream milky underpants then.
I got the big bottle of one-on-one cream milky.
Use it.
Their shipping was actually not too bad.
No, and I've been getting. I guess because of the holidays, I've been getting a ton of ads for them lately.
Yeah, me too.
They've been popping up in my email, and I'm like, didn't even know they still had my email address. I mean, it was like years I didn't get anything from them, and then all of a sudden I started getting stuff from them again.
I was surprised because I ordered from them, and it was like the first time I think, and they threw a couple samples in there.
Oh, they always
with
do.
my
Yeah,
order.
yeah, they threw. Yeah, they're all about team free shit. They send all kinds of stuff. I think it's my one-on-one bread pudding is I got for free from them. A 30 ml. They sent a 30 ml bottle of it. I think everything else I was ordering was like little 10 mils, and they
Nice.
threw a 30 ml of the bread pudding in there. And that was
Yeah,
like the first time I'd ever ordered from them too. They sent that.
It's funny because they like the bottles, the freebies they sent were glass dropper bottles.
Oh, now they are. Yeah, they changed everything. Are they all glass droppers now, or just the bigger ones?
The bigger one was just a plain bottle with same thing you would get like with an 8-ounce or a 16-ounce bottle of anything.
Yep.
I hate that we're getting the spam shit now, these advertisement bots or whatever the heck they are.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chasing Clouds, for getting rid of that.
Oh, it came up in the chat. See, I got my head down. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the second one to come through tonight because there was one that came up earlier.
I see them in every chat now. I just been banning people for it.
That's crazy. I wonder where these all came from all of a sudden.
YouTube, I think, did a good job stopping the porn bots and all the bots from coming in.
Yeah.
So that must be their new way around it or something.
It must be.
White chocolate.
All right, let's see what. Okay, kiwi I'm looking for.
So your wife had a second surgery on the wrist, Frank?
Yeah, that was back in the spring. The wrist,
okay.
Yeah, the wrist is good now.
Stupid freaking pandemic, man. There's just time goes. There's no sense of time for me anymore.
No, it's not. And now you got this new wave that's making wreaking havoc everywhere. I mean, hell, they even shut down the Rockettes Christmas celebration early.
I saw that.
I mean, that's disappointing. I mean,
it is.
I'm pissed off enough at the NFL about the bullshit they pulled this weekend.
Oh my god! And hockey's gonna get ridiculous now too.
Oh yeah. I mean, is it just the players and the organizations have gotten lax? And is that I wonder if that's what's creating, this uptick as far as in sports. I mean, the uptick's real. It's everywhere, but
I think people are just getting fatigued, man. They're just getting sick of.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, I can't blame them. I mean, we're all human. We all, this isn't something that, we've lived with our whole lives.
Right.
Come on, VSO Kiwi Riyadh,
Yeah, those guys are putting out some really good recipes today.
Yeah, I haven't gone back and checked and looked at them yet. I saw a few of them popped up there in ELR when I went.
There's
logged in.
And milky.
There it is. I went right past the kiwi. So there's my two VSOs. Oh, wait, I might as well stay here. I got Perillums in this drawer too.
Gotta get a drink.
All right. Let me get the chat up here. Vern, no, the flavor band did not have. Belinda Marie, hey, how's it going? Fitty, what's up? Oh wow, another one came in. What's this from Anna? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, they're all popping up. Juice Man, hey, how's it going?
Juice Man. Yeah, I get to break the old school T-shirt out, Frank.
Oh, hold on me.
Take the
Nice,
swag.
nice.
Biddy. Reno. I've been watching that Wheel of Time on Disney.
Oh, is it on Disney? I thought it was Amazon. They were talking. I heard them talking about it, and I was telling Beth about it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'll have to check it out.
All right, I had to make it small. Frank gotta do a recipes.
All right.
Oh, I gotta find that link for Edward Knapp.
Oh yes, yeah. Please do.
Oh, cool, Moogly. Yeah, I know what Benford Tools is.
Oh yeah. Ho ho ho.
Yeah, it's good, Fitty. It's really good. It reminds me a lot of Lord of the Rings.
Oh okay.
Just beautiful cinematography and, good and evil and. Oh, Mallory Gates did a wild cherry amaretto rum and coke. That sounds good.
Wow, that sounds like a lot going on.
Rocky Twee did ants on a log. That sounds cool. That's got my attention.
Yeah, I saw. Yes, I didn't get. I saw the name of it. I didn't get a chance to look at the recipe. Tyler the Vapor. Hey, how's it going?
Tyler, Chevy.
Chevy.
Yeah,
yes.
it was Chevy.
Hell yeah, it made my day. Not gonna lie, it made my day seeing Fresh back in there.
Michelle's got a recipe out there: peanut butter and banana.
Yeah, that one's kind of incomplete. She made it public, so to show it in here. I don't know if she's gonna pull it back now. We kind of tweaked it a little bit earlier.
Oh, cool. Apathy did a sticky mango rice.
Oh, cool.
And then all the recipes from the show today are up on the front page.
Boom. You gotta love it when you go to reach for something. The first bottle you grab is the one you're looking for.
That never happens to me.
No, trust me, that's a rarity.
All right, I gotta get my password. I gotta get that damn YouTube thing before I do anything. I should probably mute.
Let's see, you got that. Let's see. TV strawberry, got that. All right. Let's see. Vape Dream Blueberry Jam and Hankson Italian Cream. And Hankson's gonna be over here now. I moved my Hanksons. And just looking for
That is a long URL. I might have to.
Oh, is that for the
GoFundMe? Yeah, I don't know if it looks like a. Let's see if it'll fit. Pippa, what's happening? Ooh,
Pippa,
175.
hey.
We made it. We made it. 175 characters.
Oh wow, yeah. Just under.
Merry Christmas, Pippa.
Yes, Merry Christmas to you, dear.
You have a nice holiday. All right, so that's down there.
Let's see, we're about halfway through the stream, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make the big announcement. Starting January 2nd, 11 a.m. Eastern, it's a Sunday. It's going to be the Great Sunday Mixing Show.
Oh, awesome. Cool, Frank.
Just want to free up my Saturday nights and just try to this way, more of the Europeans can get back in that have missed out for the last, has it been about 2 years? Well, Fiddy, if you want to get up at 8 a.m., you're more than welcome.
Yeah, come on, Fiddy. You've been threatening us forever.
Exactly. Oh, DeMille and Rocky definitely tried the SSA peanut butter. That's what I'm vaping on now from his mix from last week.
Yum.
Yes, Pippa, we've been putting up the fight and we're winning them battles. Every small battle we win, and some of the larger battles like that one defeating the vape tax here. That was huge. Grant, we got basically got a gift from I guess you could say a surprise gift from a Democratic senator to take that vape tax out of there. Grant, she's in for a dogfight right now, so she's trying to get every friend she can get. Well, still, we'll take it.
The science is coming out. Hopefully we can gain some steam here. That one crappy little vape device that the FDA authorized, that.
Yeah, the thing from 2014 that I don't even think. I think kind of RJ Reynolds was surprised it got approved because we're like, oh man, we gotta start making that thing again now.
I know it.
They probably had him sitting over
sure
here in a warehouse, or still had him sitting in China somewhere. The actual batteries.
I make sure that, like, when I contact my politicians, I tell them, the FDA authorized the vape device. It's saying it benefits smokers, and that hopefully that says something to them.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It doesn't matter what the device was, but the fact that something did get through. And then with it, basically the FDA having to, admit that they really didn't review any of the applications.
Right.
That they just,
use the algorithm to look for keywords and just deny them off en masse. It's bullshit.
And hey, John Vapes, what's up? And they they messed with the wrong manufacturer that had a lot of money. And that's like, they kicked the wrong sandbox.
All right, next live.
They found a manufacturer that had more money than they expected, and they're like, when you mess with, what was it, Turning Point Brands or whatever it was, the one in Kentucky that got denied, that had spent $10 million on their PMTA.
Yeah.
If there is such a thing as big vape, there they were, and they fucked the wrong people. That VSO kiwi is almost like creamy.
Yeah, hopefully we can gain a little bit of steam, Frank.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Like,
I know the Aussies got it real bad now too.
Oh yeah, they're going through some ridiculous stuff there with the which papaya is best to mix with sweet fig. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good question. I don't know.
Sweet
fig. I'm assuming Flavora sweet fig. Oh, and I'm trying to think. I don't have much in the way of papaya. I think I might have like a Wonder Flavors one or something.
I love the VSO fig.
I don't think I have that one yet.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Shane sent me a message on Facebook months ago, and I never followed up with him. It's my fault. And I was telling Beth about it tonight. She's like, "What do you mean you didn't follow up with him? You need to get on the ball with that." I'm like, "I know."
I like the what's the is that papaya, the Wonder Flavors, like a couple releases ago. Was that Madagascar? No, I don't know what that was. I don't remember
No,
it.
no, and the Madagascars and stuff like that. It's usually yes, flavor art.
Well, now I gotta find
Oh,
it.
they had that the Indian mango special. Is that what you're thinking of? Maybe.
I really like that one. That's
Yeah,
flavor art.
yeah, flavor art. Yeah, I'm trying to think the papayas. Wonder Flavors I think has one, but I don't think it's in Madagascar. I think it's just.
Pretty sure they have one.
I'm gonna have to once I get done mixing this. I'm gonna have to take a peek.
I think Swaggy has a papaya too. I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm sure he does now. I mean, yeah, this Perlim New York cheesecake has the right amount of tartness to it. I think it's a very underappreciated flavor. Let me try and get the 1 milligram, 1 gram.
Yeah, Wonder Flavors has a papaya that's good.
I thought so. I love their passion fruit. Custard cheesecake. Swaggy does have a papaya, Tim says. Yeah, I figured. I just don't know if I have it. I have to look. I have a lot of his fruits, most of them. I just don't know if I have that one.
I couldn't see the one I was thinking about. Okay, gotta get
Cheesecake jar, graham crust.
new recipe. Oh, that's why I went to grab your link so I could put it in ELR.
Yeah, I just hate the deal's got to play a game on Tuesday night again. I remember the last time that happened after because there was a snowstorm in Philly. It was the first time ever, and well, the only other time that they played a Tuesday night game, and it turned out to be a
That's
disaster.
wild.
It was a disaster. Minnesota had a quarterback by the name of Joe Webb that no one had ever. I don't even know if his. I think the only people that ever knew who he was maybe his high school classmates. He ended up having a career after that as a backup and bounced around a few teams. I think he finished with the Panthers a couple years ago, but he went out and Minnesota's defense showed up that night and they beat the hell out of Michael Vick and forced him into some turnovers. We ended up getting beat like 27-14. And that was the week after the big comeback against the Giants, where Deshaun Jackson ran the punt in for a touchdown with no time left on the clock. That was like a huge thing in Philly. It was like Miracle of the Meadowlands Part 2 is when they opened the news when they opened the
like
new. Well, it was
like
Miracle,
our Frank Wright,
yeah.
our Frank Wright comeback.
Oh yeah, well it was 35-14 with 7 minutes to go in the game, and we won 41-35.
That's amazing.
I try and get here up to 44.
In here.
And and that was the last game. That was the last game we ended up winning that season.
Wow, that sucks.
Because we won that game, and then we had that debacle, that Tuesday night debacle, and then I think we had another game after that, and ended up losing that one, and then we still won the division and hosted Green Bay in the wild card game, and Green Bay that's right when they had gotten hot. Like Aaron Rodgers, like what, second year in the league or something. They ended up running the table, like winning like their last 5 or 6 regular season games and ran through
Yeah,
the playoffs and
didn't
won
you
the
and
Super Bowl.
TJ bet on that game or something?
No, not
You
that.
and
No, not
oh,
then.
okay.
No, I didn't know him then. I'm
Oh,
going.
okay.
I'm going back 11 years ago. No, I don't think. Yeah, me and TJ haven't bet on an Eagles Packers game. Probably because I think the only one we would have had an opportunity to bet on would have been the Thursday night game a couple years ago, and the Eagles ended up pulling off an amazing win.
VSO peppermint.
Has anyone ever did an Addie's cheesecake? I know there's been, Addie's custards, obviously, and Addie's yogurts. And I don't know if an Addie's cheesecake's ever been done, has it?
I think fresh have done one. I think I've done one too.
Probably. I mean,
Milky, will Milky come up if I typed it in? Yep. All right, what do I got for percentage? Got 7.2.
still trying to burn off what's on here.
Let's see what that's gonna come out like. Sin, what's happening, girl? Good to see you. All right. We're gonna do a 25 mil, Frank.
There we go. I did
Go ahead, think through it.
I did a 50 of this because I've been finding I've been mixing more. If I make a 50 of something, I end up blowing through it and turn out I really like it. Then I get sad because I burned through 50. So then I go ahead and I make 100 after that. Then I know it's good. Like Stan's Blue Balls that I did a couple weeks ago. I was sad when that bottle was gone. That turned out so sweet and just, I mean, it almost tastes like a commercial mix. It turned out so sweet.
Nice.
But it wasn't like sickening sweet. It was just like that, right? I mean, it was just that blueberry really popped, and you could tell it was a very jammy fake blueberry. And the cake was kind of there. I mean, I may remix that one and use Luke Loop's suggestion with the metaphor. I think if next time I mix it, I'm gonna swap out the white cake for the metaphor.
I can never remember what's what when FA does that stupid name thing with all.
That was basically the cake of a Twinkie, but without the Twinkie.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Save the recipe and all my flavoring switched. You got to rearrange them on my desk.
Yep. Yeah, I haven't saved this one yet. That's why I got them all just
0.38.
use my Kennedy Vindicator 28.
Nice.
I can clean the inside of that cap. It's patinaed very nicely. The button on this is really dark. You can tell is that copper button.
Yeah.
I got really dark.
I polished mine once. Polished mine up once. Is your button been hitting pretty good?
Oh yeah, it hits like a champ.
I told you that trick where you can actually take that because you got the zero contact switch, right? Or the
it's the constant. Is it
constant contact? That's it.
Yeah, I think it's considered a constant contact one. It's not like the one Stan came out with.
It's got like this little.
Let me pull my
that part, right? Oh, sorry, you're in the middle of your recipe.
Yes, exactly. That's what it is. Yep, the same button. Yep.
Well, I was telling you, you can inch that thing back out and polish those surfaces.
Oh yeah,
it starts acting up a little bit. These vindicators are so comfy.
Oh my god, yeah, I love it. And when he decided he was going to hang it up and he did that big sale, I'm like, I can finally have an authentic Kennedy. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to pull the trigger on it.
I know, me too. That's what I did too.
I mean, the way it fits in the hand is just like perfect.
Yeah, it is. It's
like
so nice.
Like the ergonomics on it is like excellent. Then you just put your finger right there on the button and you're good to go.
I I finally took my Times Vape stands tenacious to the belt sander
Oh,
because you know
okay.
that big huge bulge it had and the keen.
Yes.
I made it a little bit smoother.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so now like it's got kind of the same grip as the
As the Vindicator.
yeah. It ends up being right about the same grip
Yeah.
height.
Uh-huh. And overall, they're real close in height anyway.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't get the Keen. I got that one. What's the other one that he came out with? The unicorn mod or whatever it is.
The vert, but he has something to do with the vert or no?
No, I don't think. Oh, I think it had something to do with the vert, but I think it's just called. Is it Unicorn Mods? Something. It was with him, and
I don't know.
then he had the matching RDA that actually you can turn it into like all one piece. Like you can actually change out the
Oh
ring
yeah,
on
the top cabinet would screw on. Yeah,
Yeah, screws
unscrew the
right.
base from the RTA.
Yep, this way I put mine together like that, and I haven't changed it. But that
So I was
art.
happy with the way that turned out. So I did my stainless one too.
Oh, perfect.
Although the stainless one got so hot, it started to melt the freaking plastic liner inside. So I had to slow down. It took me forever to get rid of that stainless, all that extra stainless.
Oh, okay.
That brass comes off super easy when the sander, but
Yeah.
stainless not so much.
Pretty good. I think my cheesecake will come in and work out nice. All right, no one's over there. Back over here.
I was shooting the shit here. I should be mixing, Frank.
Yeah, the Ardent cap. That's right, Tim. That's what's
Oh,
called the
that
Ardent.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the unicorn with the Ardent. Yep, that's what I have. And you know what? It's weird. The cap that because it came with the unicorn came with the Ardent cap, and it doesn't fit just right. It's like all like the airflow is just off a hair,
Oh, that stinks.
and I mean it's not a good vape like that. I mean it's just thank thanks Jason Clay. You beat me to it. Yeah, these bots are hot and heavy today. Guess I should almost feel honored that I'm big enough to get bots.
Stan seems like he's doing pretty good.
Good. I see him
Exactly.
every once in a while. He pops in on Discord. Also, in the Vape Stew Discord, which I just
Wait,
like. I don't contribute much. I just saw the invite, went into it, and just checked it out. But I don't really know them guys too much. I mean, I see KVTV's over there and Overdrip, and
yeah, I never have enough time to do the Discords.
I don't. And now with the new policies at work, with as far as phone usage while you're driving, are really starting to crack down. Like this new camera system they're putting in.
Oh
You really
God.
have to be careful. It's not a rear facing camera, but what they're doing is at night they can pick up the reflection out of the windshield and see if you're messing with your phone. And first offense is 5 days off. Second offense, goodbye. They're really cracking down hard.
It's sickening. Now, are they like every other employer having a hard time finding people?
They're offering $15,000 sign-on bonus right now for
Holy crap!
if you have
15 grand.
if you have at least 1 year experience.
Holy shit!
Yeah, and the $7,500 referral bonus.
Wow. Yeah, I do too, Sin. I love the Dreamers. Well, these flavorings smell pretty good together. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Yeah.
I need 28.27 on my base.
I can just tell I'm gonna have to re-wick this, but the way it is, it's good. I just think with clean cotton, it's gonna be even better. I mean the fruit's really coming out well, and I think that was a good choice with the huckleberry, telling me to put the huckleberry in there.
Nice. Come on.
And using the vape tree and blueberry jam, I think the cap one's a little bit sweeter, but it's hard to say because I think when I use the cap one, I use that boysenberry raspberry, and that's just going to jam and sweeten everything up anyway. And I wanted it to be sweet, but not insane. I didn't want that to be overpowering. I think everything else in there is. The strawberry is definitely there. You get a hint of that kiwi from the VSO kiwi, and then you're getting a little bit of that blueberry, and the cheesecake's going to take a few days before
Yeah.
it comes through.
Nice.
I think it's the first time I've had a fairy fied mix in a while, though.
I miss some Vixen girls.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a goon squonk pin though, Tim. But I haven't had any button sticking issues, but I really don't use it that much either, though, so it's almost brand new. I've only probably used it half a dozen times. I think it still has the original build in it, and I've had it for probably a year and a half. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna put a steep on it. I'm gonna say a week. I think a week's gonna be good. Just get the cheesecakes to play nicely with everything else. Make it public. Go ahead, take the show link. Yeah, everyone, if you care to, don't forget to throw this one a like. It always makes me feel good. Makes me feel better about myself when I see likes on my shows. It's an ego thing. So it's just stroke my ego a little bit, guys. I appreciate it. All right, let's let Lars's website do the little spinny wheel thing, and maybe we'll actually get a published mix here in about 10 minutes.
Thanks, Tim. Forgot I was muted.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool, Tim. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of like Tim. I mean, Tyler, kind of. All right. Put this one in the chat. Boom, there we go. Thank you, Al.
Well, at least I got a piece of cotton ready. That's good.
We love you too, Tim. Oh, your wife's making
BLT.
nice.
Enjoy. We had a BLT subs Friday. There's a local place in Niagara Falls that makes them really good.
Jason Clouds. Is 10 years old too young for a blow dart gun? In 2021, probably. If it was, 1971, no. They probably, people
Just mention blow dart gun. I mean, all you need is an air plug with a tiny nail on the end and a piece of 1/2-inch PVC tubing.
Yeah, that's a blow gun right there. Yeah, you shoot your eye out, kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Chinese food for dinner, and the first thing I thought it was Christmas tree. But I put on one of my Christmas story shirts tonight.
Nice, nice. Ralphie.
Ralphie.
And when the the owners of the Chinese restaurant sang on the Christmas song.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Deck the halls with boughs of hoary. No, 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 no.
Yeah, that wouldn't fly too good today, huh? That wouldn't be too politically correct.
No, I mean,
Sickening.
it's maybe you go on YouTube, you see like they have like the politically like the commercials that would never be, they would be banned today. And you look back on them and you think about it's like, yeah, today they would be, but then it was completely normal.
Yeah.
And a lot of them were Asian, like derogatory towards Asians. Low esteem, how's it going? Anywhere to get VG plus Nick anymore?
Yeah, there's a bunch of places.
Yes. Yeah, we can't talk about them on here, but if you check the Facebook groups, there's a lot of places where you can get additives. And just like if you go on the beginners DIY group and there's a thing that says additives, you can go in there and there's the links in there for different places. They're
Well,
just
we can't mention the actual site, right? But
Yeah.
can we say the name or no? Without the ending?
Carolina Extracts. Go for it. There you go. Boom.
Nick Base, Carolina Extract, Nick Vape, and Wizard Labs, but you have to email Wizard Labs.
Okay. Yeah.
I've gotten some of the, was it Nick Base, I think, is the Delosi stuff, and it's pretty decent.
It's funny because when Delosi was advertising it, like right around the time when everything was supposed to be getting shut down, someone was going around Facebook saying that they bought a shit ton of it and it was bad and they wouldn't do anything for them. But then I've heard other people after that saying that they've ordered the Delosi one and it was absolutely fine. So I don't know if that guy had something against Delosi or
Who knows?
or
It
what the
seems
deal
like
was.
everybody has an agenda nowadays, it seems
Well, yeah.
like.
Well, just like I don't know if you heard about it, the trucker out in Colorado, who he was inexperienced. He was a Cuban immigrant. But I don't think it has anything to do with it. But he was 25 years old. He had just gotten his license like 3-4 weeks prior to this accident. Coming down one of the big mountains with a load of lumber, probably 80,000 pounds, and he didn't. He was coming down too quick, and he cooked his brakes. And instead of taking the runaway truck ramps, he tried to save it. And he gets down the bottom of the mountain, and traffic stopped because of construction.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I know this doesn't end well.
Now, well, bottom line, 4 people were killed. And the judge went by the Colorado guidelines. The judge even said, he goes, this is the minimum I can do. And it was 110 years.
I tell my wife all the time, I said, years ago, you could trust the truck drivers, pretty much 90% of the time. They knew what they were.
Not
No,
anymore.
it's scary now.
It's terrible. It's
Because before I retired, the place I was at, it wasn't huge. The warehouse was attached right to the manufacturing, so you would see these guys coming in, and it's like, oh my God, it's freaking scary.
Oh yeah, either they come flying in the lot 20-30 miles an hour, or it takes them 30 minutes to back in, and you're just waiting for them to hit shit.
Yeah.
I stopped at a truck stop not far from here yesterday because I was coming back from Alabama with those Teslas, and I had stopped to take a lunch break because I didn't have enough time before I had to take my legally mandatory break to get to the dealership, and I had time, so I stopped at a Pilot and grabbed something to eat. And there was a truck that'd been sitting there, and I don't know how long it had been sitting there, but the whole front end of it was just the bumper and everything was laying on the ground in a bunch of pieces. Like you could tell what happened. Another truck came around because it's a tight truck stop. Came around the front of them and just ripped it off, and they just left it lay there. And the truck's sitting there, curtains pulled, and I'm just like, this guy know what happened? Or, I mean, it looked like it wasn't, I mean, it was recent, but there was like a soda cups that somebody threw in the pile, and I mean, like they were adding trash to the pile.
Holy shit. Yeah, so I mean, I've always tried to give semis as much breaks as I can. When they want to get over, just give them some room. It
That's all.
takes 2 seconds. Give them some space.
Oh yeah. I
Well,
mean,
mine came out nice. It's really nice and pepperminty.
oh good.
Um, that flavor of creme de menthe has that nice chocolate accent to it.
Yes, it
So I'm
does.
getting the creamy white chocolate, a little, a touch of that nice flavor of dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Is it dark? Yeah, it's kind of dark.
Yeah.
And it's nice and creamy and really minty. Yeah, it came out nice.
The mint's not overpowering everything else. It's all blending together.
Yeah. It's nice that VSO, his mint, you can use like 1.5 and it's not going to blow everything out.
Exactly. Yeah. Because I do have all his mints. The wintergreen, the peppermint, spearmint, and I think he just has one just is labeled mint.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm not quite sure what kind of mint that one really is. It's like a. Oh, there's another one. Let me get this one. Yeah, I got that one. Yay. I think. Well, I just put hidden. Yeah, there we go. Yep.
All
Oh,
right.
it's like we're target shooting tonight with these bots.
No way.
Sin got that one.
Nice. God, sometimes in Nick's vlog, holy shit, it's like just a battle when the porn bots were in their heyday.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see Mick with Nick on Monday on the fireside chat?
I watched a replay. It was good.
That was really good. And then I jumped in, even though I was, I was dark because my surroundings. But yeah, I popped into the Zoom afterwards and was talking to Nick for a little bit, and there was like 20, 30 people in the Zoom, but because they put in,
Mick does a good job on that. He was I got him to talk about how some of his cab escapades, like some of the people he's picked up, and
yeah.
he's got some pretty fun stories.
Oh, I can imagine. And that's the thing too, with switching the show to 11 a.m. Guys like Mick, and I'll be able to get Graham actually sober and get Nevin sober, and Pugs I won't get sober because he'll still be drunk from the night before. But yeah,
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, it's something different. Like me and Tam were kicking it around, and I mean, decide because it was like I don't know, I just felt like needed a breath of fresh air. Just needed a change because
Yeah,
I've had a hard time, especially the hours I've been working. By the time I get done on Saturday, I'm just like, I'm cooked.
oh yeah, and it's Saturday nights, like you just want to chill out.
Yeah, I mean, like the wife and I haven't had a chance to go out or anything, that much. Or if so, I just got to skip a show, and then my numbers have been going down because I've been skipping so many shows. And
YouTube's not helping any vape channels, that's for sure.
oh hell no, yeah, Pug sober and unicorns are real, exactly. Hell,
this is good.
I might be able to get Benny.
Benny's a blast. Benny's a blast.
I mean, I love everybody that comes here. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, just just a little different. Who knows? Maybe I can even get some of the South Africans to come back into YouTube.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I mean, I know
I still see Fee here and there.
Yes. Yeah, Fee pops in here every once in a while.
Yeah, it's always nice to have her in the chat.
In the mornings for her. 5 a.m. and stuff, 5, 6 a.m. Because they're like 8 hours ahead. I think like right now they're 8, and then our summertime I think they're 6. or something like that. Because I think when it blends over, they go back an hour, we go ahead an hour.
So when was that your daughter got your daytime Frankenstein? Was that was 2 years ago, wasn't it? Or was that last Christmas?
Oh, she got that. It was a Father's Day gift.
Oh, okay.
Year before 20, was that in 20? I think it was 2020. I'd have to go back and look. Yeah, I think it was 2020. Tam's doing good. She's got a lot, holidays. She has a big get together tomorrow with her family, and I thought I was going to hear from her today, but because we had chatted her yesterday. I know Thursday we chatted. I can't remember if we chatted yesterday or not. Yeah, right. I know that's a good show. I catch it when I can. The UK mixing show on Wednesday afternoons.
Yeah, you got to experience the wheel of death to appreciate it.
Yeah, see, I was Benny's first guest on that show back when it was mixing with Benny and Friends a couple years ago.
Nice. I did a mix for that show. It was oh God, what were those straws used to be floated with sugar? Oh, it was a grape
Pixie Stick.
sugar. Yeah, a grape pixie stick.
I know she wanted to tell you that. Thank you, and I'm pretty sure she's. I know she's enjoying. She enjoys everything she gets. So.
Yeah, she did say she got it, and it's great. I love Tam so much. I mean, for what she's been through and what she pushes herself through, it's amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she's one of the strongest people I know.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Man, that would put so many people down.
Oh yeah. French vanilla hot chocolate on there this week. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I know you guys were talking a lot about hot chocolates and stuff and coffees this morning on Fresh's show.
Oh, nice, Tim. Yeah, Sin, for sure. That's what sucks. That there's no conventions anymore, because they're so much fun. Just
I know.
to meet people and hang out. Because you already feel like family just from being in chat so much.
Like they had that one in Houston in October. They're calling it now the counterculture thing. Or
Yeah,
something.
that was all the cannabis and CBD.
Yeah, and tiny little piece of vape. I know. Lethal went and Grim Green was there. And they were hanging
Rams
out.
Janklin and Sewer Rug and all those guys.
Yep. Luke Loop.
Luke.
I mean, the shows is where I got my start. I mean, I knew zero about mixing until I found Fresh and Brian on Monday nights. And then I found out about Wayne. And then, because I think Brian had Wayne on a vape team episode. And I was like, oh, let me check this guy out. And then I started found Wayne's channel and then, started watching him. And then, started watching Fresh on Saturdays and then Friday nights. And then I started getting on with, I'm thinking TJ was the first show I was ever on. And I got to be a regular there. And we weren't mixing then. It was just a hangout show. And Stan would pop in, and Dawn would pop in, and Fresh would be there, and Meter, and Adam would come in, and
God, remember the crazy derailed shows like the vape team?
yeah.
Oh my God, holy shit! They'd be like 4 or 5 hour shows sometimes.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Rin would be on there.
Oh hell, I've had some of them 4 and 5 hour shows. I still remember the one that was it was me, it was Rambo, and it was Leo Moneymaker. And we went until about 1, and then we stayed up and we just talked till like 4:30 in the morning.
Wow, that's crazy.
And I think I was still back up. I was still out of bed by like 10 a.m., maybe 11.
I give props to Wayne, man. He still puts some shows out regular, you
Oh
know,
yeah, he's still 3 days a week, 2, 3 days a week, and
and it's awesome how how he lets Noted run from his channel and he let the Vixens run from his
oh
his
yeah.
channel.
And now developed, he's on developed has their own channel, but they're also restreaming on Twitch. I'm not sure if it's live or if it's recorded, but it's over on the DIY or Die Twitch channel.
Cool. I like the video quality over on Twitch.
Oh man,
Nice.
it's crazy. I mean, I just looking at it through OBS, the video quality on Twitch is better than what I'm looking at right now on OBS.
That's crazy. Well, it's I tell my wife all the time. It's like it's crazy that I just wanted to quit smoking.
Yeah,
And now we know people all over the world. We have friends everywhere. It's awesome. It's amazing.
yeah. Vape TV. I'm trying to think if I ever saw that one. I remember hearing about it, but I don't know if I ever got to watch any of them.
Well, DeMillan, what's the show that we used to watch? When Munchkin and Scuba used to be on. Was that Vape TV? Was that Vape Live? I don't remember what channel they used to be on.
Yeah, now Scuba does his own thing on Fridays.
Yeah, they were supposed to do a game night tonight. I don't know if they did or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was on YouTube. They were doing something because Michelle had sent me a link. They were doing like a Cards Against Humanity thing.
Oh, cool. Yeah. No, so they're
I don't know if it was actually broadcast or if they were just hanging out in a Zoom room and doing it.
in a Zoom. Cool. Vaping Underground. Yeah, Simon.
Yep.
Thank you.
Well, Vaping Underground, wasn't it Higgy? Was that Dave and Jen and isn't that yeah, it was their channel too. I think Scuba was over there too. Yeah. That's
That's
what
like the old school days.
oh yeah. Yeah, the world has become a lot smaller thanks to the community.
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't for the community and everything, I don't know if I'd still be vaping or if I would have gone back to cigarette. I mean, I don't know. I can't say.
Yeah.
But if I open up my Facebook and go down my friends list, I bet there's almost 1,000 friends on there. I bet 500 of them are from the community,
Wow.
and then probably 250 of them from school, and then 250 of them from trucking.
Sons of Liberty. They have a show on Straight Advocate show on Friday nights after school at 10, and they were talking about how Facebook's really cracking down on the vaping stuff, like deleted comments and
Yeah, I know Wendy's had a lot. She's been fighting that a lot. Well, I got into vaping. I had a couple of coworkers that were vaping. One had been diagnosed with COPD and was having trouble breathing and everything. Her doctor told her, try vaping.
well, she got a great doctor.
And plus
I
put her
kind of
on,
had the same thing.
and plus put her on a medication, to help with the nicotine, withdrawals. And I mean, she doesn't vape anymore. She's been fighting ovarian cancer now for a couple of years. She's been out of work.
Oh, God bless her.
But she's still doing well. I mean, she's still hanging in. She's been through the ringer, and she's had some some vision problems. She had like a retina detachment that wouldn't heal properly,
geez.
and
Shit.
they think it might have been from like the radiation and stuff like that. It's just
Oh my God.
but she's
That was
still,
kind of like the same way. I took my mom to get approval for a hip replacement by her
Yeah.
general practitioner, and they told her she has to quit smoking, or I'm not going to authorize you for the surgery. And the nurse said, take your mom to the vape shop. It just opened up down the street. I'm like, okay. 2 weeks later, she was vaping and not smoking, and I was, and my wife was too.
That's awesome. And it's funny because I got one friend of mine who's a vapor, and he had to get a total knee replacement recently. and they told him he had to be nicotine free. I'm trying to figure, and I have another friend of mine who had neck surgery and now is getting ready to have another neck surgery and is being told the same thing. And I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out where these doctors are getting. I mean, where the science is there that the nicotine
From
is
what I gathered, because my wife had to go through the same thing with her double mastectomy.
okay.
Her surgeon said you have to be off. They did the surgery anyway because they want people to be off the nicotine because of it impedes the healing process.
The nicotine itself does, not just everything.
That's what she told us.
Okay, I mean that's what I was just trying to figure out is it the actual nicotine that impedes healing, or okay, it constricts the blood vessels, so I guess that would impede the healing process then. So that does, the science there does make sense.
Because I know it took forever for her scars to heal, and because I'd go with her to every office visit.
Yeah.
And she just kept saying, yeah, it's the nicotine. That's why it's taken so long for the scars to heal up.
Okay. Because I just know, like, from going from smoking to vaping, my blood pressure actually went up. Which it must be probably the constriction of the blood vessels that does it. But I don't know why it didn't when I was smoking. So
that's weird. It could be something out totally else. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, so now like when I go to get my I have to go here another week, like about another 2 weeks to get my DOT done again. Now I have to get done every 2 years. I won't even have coffee. I'll try to go first thing in the morning. Try not even to have a vape. No coffee, no nothing. Just load up with a bunch of water. And even take a blood pressure pill that the wife has some still laying around from years ago, but they still kind of work. And it'll bring it down to where, I'll basically, you're faking out their system.
Right.
But it's not like it's very high. It's just elevated. Like I'm on Lipitor and that helps. Lipitor and fish
That's
oil.
gotta be scary, you fail one of them, but what, do they give you another chance or what?
Yeah, I mean they as long as it's a certain threshold, if you're way over, then yeah, they could put you out immediately until you get it down, and then they'll only give you like a 6-month card or a 1-year card once you get it back under control. But then once you get that 1-year card legally, you're not supposed to be able to get a 2-year card ever again. You're supposed to be 1 year or worse.
So now you're flagged for the rest of your.
But I did get a 2-year card last time after I went to a place down in South Carolina and they were shitty, but it was kind of like one of them deals where I was going to go to my doctor that I go to for that, and I don't know, something happened. I wasn't going to get there in time. I was cutting it too close, so I ended up having to go to a clinic down in South Carolina, and they were shitty, and they didn't want to work with you, and they just said, "Oh, well, you're only going to get a 1-year card." I'm like, whatever. Just give me your money. It's $125, whatever. Because most general practitioners they're not certified to do DOT physicals, so you end up paying cash because the insurance won't cover it.
That's crazy.
It's stupid, yeah.
Your employer should cover that for sure.
I can get reimbursed, but
oh, that's good.
then it's also when I can't even say it's a tax write-off anymore, because that was one thing that Trump did do that was not good, was he kind of fucked the company drivers when he took away a lot of the exemptions. There's a lot of stuff I can't write off anymore.
Bastard.
And and Brandon hasn't put any of that stuff back in yet, so. And now like his new infrastructure bill has all this stuff in it for trucking, but doesn't do anything for owner operators. It's all about unions and fleets and everything, and he's trying to wean out the independents. Kind of like what they've tried to do in California with the ports.
It's sickening.
I mean,
Really is.
that's the biggest problem out in California right now with the log jam with the ports, is because to pull a load out of a port in California, you have to be you have to be a fleet driver, you know, and the whole fleet, the trucks have to be 2012 or newer, and meet California's strict emission standards. Plus, you have to be in a union.
Oh my God.
So no wonder why nothing's getting moved.
But no, it's all about small business, Frank.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
it doesn't get any smaller than an independent one person business.
and they're saying, oh, well, there's a shortage of truck drivers. No, there's not. There's not a shortage of truck drivers. There's a shortage of fucking brains out in California.
Yep. I can't stand Newsom. There's a whole bunch of governors I can't stand.
Oh yeah. That's like, I'm glad my buddy got that. Guy I used to work with got that. Beat out that Steve Sweeney in New Jersey, because Steve Sweeney, he was the one that spearheaded all the vaping bans in New Jersey. He's the reason why all the shops got closed.
Every single one of them, Jersey politicians, Frank. They're, oh my God.
Yeah. That's like, I don't know how he's going to survive that cesspool. He's probably going to be. He's probably, once he gets in there next month, he's probably going to be thinking, "Damn, I should have just kept moving furniture for Raymore and Flanagan." Like this one, this didn't turn out so well. This wasn't a great idea.
Yeah. I don't want to get going on politics, because it'll get bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah, at least Cuomo's gone. Chris Cuomo's gone. Fuck them guys.
Oh my God. Yeah.
They got what they deserve.
Yep.
But like Mercedes just brought a ship over with 1,800 units on it, and I think they want most of it moved by the end of the year to make their numbers. Well, a third of that ship was supposed to go to California, but since they know they can't get it moved, they dumped it all in Baltimore, and they're going to truck it across.
Wow, that's crazy.
And they will pay monopoly money to get that shit moved across the country. Those loads are going to hit like a slot machine.
Especially now when you have such a hard time finding a car.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's picked up. I mean, we're wide open right now. These Tesla places, they're getting like the one in Raleigh, they're getting 40 to 50 cars a day. And you go there on Wednesday and they're parked everywhere. You go back on Friday and it's gone.
It's crazy.
The only thing you see is what got dropped that day.
Yeah, it's good for the repair shops, fixing all everybody's older vehicles.
Oh yeah. I mean, you still go past like a Toyota dealership and they look like they're closed.
Yeah, I know. It's nuts.
The Honda store, all the Honda loads I deliver, everything's still sold. I mean, Honda's numbers have came up. I mean, they're not nowhere near where they should be, but
our ride to the thruway, we always go the same way, and it's by 3 dealerships: Chevy, Toyota, and Hyundai, and they're all wiped out.
Yeah, what, Facilio? Is that Facilio Honda?
Yeah.
Well, the old man Facilio, he passed away recently. He has dealers up there, and he has a bunch of dealerships in Florida with his name on it. There's a lot of dealerships that do that. They'll have dealers in like Buffalo and in Cleveland and Chicago and Detroit, all up in the northern, and then they always went down to Florida for the wintertime, and they all have a bunch of dealerships down there, all with the same name.
Yeah, smart.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to re-wick this. That's gonna be good with fresh cotton. That's gonna be real good on fresh cotton.
Oh, good. I'm glad it came out good. So, what are you guys doing? You got plans for Christmas? All the family coming home?
I'm not sure if the son-in-law, the stepson, and his girl and the grandbabies, if they're coming up from Florida or not. Because I mean, they're talking about bringing the mom and the sister, like the whole clan coming up. If they do, that's great. If not, I'll have my other daughter and her husband and maybe his stepmom and her boyfriend. They may come over Christmas Eve, and let's just hope that we already told the wife she's not allowed to walk outside Christmas Eve.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna put her in bubble wrap, stick her in a corner, and
Yeah.
just give her a bottle of wine and bubble wrap and a straw, and here you go. Because then last week, my daughter messed her ankle up. She's in a boot,
Oh, that's right.
and everyone asked her, "Well, were you drinking?" No, she was sober. She was just sitting in a chair like Indian style, and her foot fell asleep, and she went to get up and rolled her ankle,
Oh,
and then
I hate that. That hurts so bad.
yesterday she was out somewhere. She was getting out of the car, and she stepped with the boot, and it was like the ground was wet, it was like dew from like all the fog and everything, damp, and she fell on her ass.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, with them walking boots, there's no traction on them. It's just hard
You
plastic.
think? Jeez.
Oh no, that's not yet. That's not a Hertz with all the rental cars that Tom Brady's pushing right now. I haven't seen any of them yet. I don't know where. I mean,
It makes no makes no sense to me because I mean, where are you going to go? You have to go on the thruway to get a charging station.
yeah. I mean, there's some of the gas stations now that have charging stations, like your big ones, like like in Virginia and in Pennsylvania and New Jersey and with Wawa and down Florida, they have charging banks. But yeah, the turnpikes, the throughways, that's mostly where you see them.
So I see that's what Kamal's working on now is setting up a nationwide network of them.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It's funny. There's a company called Rivia, I think it is. They make electric trucks right now, electric pickup trucks. They took over the old Mitsubishi plant in Illinois when Mitsubishi stopped building cars here when they downsized, and they took over that. Now they just got a deal from Governor Kemp in Georgia, and they're gonna build a huge plant outside of Atlanta. And they're gonna have two models. Right now they only have one, and this pickup truck is ugly as sin.
Yeah, it is.
That's the one that looks like a minion with LED lights on the front of it. I mean, the other color schemes don't look as bad, but that minion one's just, oh god. But they're they're gonna have an SUV and a pickup truck, and I think they said the pickup is gonna retail like I think it's around 65,
Jesus.
and the SUV is gonna be in the 70s. It's like okay, not my money, but
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
yeah, if you look at it, electric cars do make more pollution when you talk about all the charging stations, and they need to, you have diesel powered generators for somebody's port. Someone runs out of power on the side of the road to bringing out a portable generator that runs on diesel. And then when these batteries
Watch.
go dead, I saw a thing. It was a landfill in France that had all the Prius batteries. It was like miles and miles and miles of these dead battery cells that you can't. There's no way to recycle them.
Yeah, it's lithium. What do you do? I mean, it's toxic.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's crazy.
yeah. Battery
I see.
disposal is terrible.
I subscribe to Sarah and Tune, and she's been reviewing a bunch of electric vehicles, and they give you a 110 charger, and it could take like over a day if you're at near zero.
Oh yeah,
It's like over 24 hours to charge it from a 110.
I've seen
If you have a 220 installed receptacle somewhere, then that cuts it about in half.
Yeah,
But the only way you get up fast charges, you have to buy a $1,800 DC fast charging station and have that wired into your house.
yeah. And then what's that doing with your electric bill?
Yeah, right.
I mean, if you have solar panels, that helps, but
Right.
and then you have they just built a brand new battery plant in Georgia. It's not open yet, but it's going to have like 4,500 employees. They're saying like 85 in Georgia. The traffic already fucking sucks, and you're going to add 4,500 people to a plant. I'm granted they're not all going to be there at the same time, but still, we're running 3 shifts. But that's still a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
You're talking 1,600 on a shift if it's coming out equal in each shift.
I don't know. We had a big battery factory here in Buffalo. The
Didn't you have like
Tesla and Panasonic, but
yeah.
I think Tesla walked out of it or something.
Yeah, I think they're moving everything to Nevada and Texas, so where they're getting better tax deals.
I think isn't there a big lithium mine in Nevada too?
Yes, there is. And Tesla, I think, has a big part of that. Well, they're
I mean,
building Toyota's
it
building
makes sense.
a battery plant or something right here. They just announced like 2 weeks ago or last week, and they're saying it's going to employ like a couple thousand people. It's going to be like this huge campus, and they're already talking about housing and having building all these houses for they're going to be like it's going to be almost like a company community type of thing.
They need to do is start building some chip factories back here again.
Yeah, exactly. This had to be a wake up call for that. You would hope. Yeah, finding a new car right now is like finding a unicorn or finding Pug Sober. Exactly.
Well, like you say, you could get on a list and I think wasn't it you talking about that? You have to wait like a month. You can get one, but there's like a month wait.
Yeah, month
Then
is.
you're not gonna get a deal on anything.
Oh, they're marking everything up 20%. There was I saw a picture of it. Now, I was told by the person who posted this picture that they took that picture and it was real. It was in Danbury, Connecticut, at a Chrysler dealer, and I think it was for one of the new Jeep Wagoneers. It was 94,000, and they added 15,000 for market adjustment, so it was $109,000.
Oh my God.
So I'm guessing it had to be one of the Grand Wagoneers. Them Grand Wagoneers are the size of a Suburban. Like picture, the Jeep Renegade, that little square boxy one that comes over from Italy. Picture that on steroids, stretched out and raised up, and 6,000 pounds.
$100,000.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, even without the markup, they're top of the line is like 117, 118.
It's just so crazy. You can buy a house. You can buy a house for that much money.
Used to be able to buy a house for that much money.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't do that anymore either. A friend of mine's looking at a brand new community that they're building down in Auburndale, Florida, and that area is still like somewhat undeveloped, so the land was more cheaper, and it's still only gonna be like 1,600 square foot house, and it's gonna be 300 grand.
That's insane. I was thinking the same thing, Simon. If solar technology was so good, how come we don't have solar panels on all our cars or the electric cars?
Volvo puts solar panels on the roof of some of the Class 8 trucks.
Oh, do they? Cool.
But it's to help with the all the electronics, help power the electronics, so it's not so they don't have to use as large of an alternator, I guess. I'm assuming that's why they do it. Well,
Until you get a big snowstorm and all the panels are 3 inches of snow on them.
Yeah, Volvo's been in a lot of trouble anyway. Volvo truck, they've been doing some juggling, some restructuring. Well, they built all the 2021 Volvos. They all had problems and then couldn't get the parts to fix them. They were shipping them out and just letting the dealers and letting the end consumer deal with it. And it's it's under warranty. It's like, well, if the truck's gonna be fucking down for 6 months because you can't get the parts, what good is it? That warranty don't mean shit because that warranty's not paying the let's just say $6,000 minimum of truck revenue that that truck's not making now.
Right.
The warranty ain't covering that. Just like all the DPF stuff, all the DPF filters that were DPF sensors that were failing. And the EPA finally said, all right, well, we will allow you to temporarily bypass
God.
that. So basically turn the truck back into what a real truck is before they put all that emission stuff on it. But then they had to circle back around and say, well, we have to find a way to make it temporary. and to be able to say, okay, well, it's only going to be there for this amount of time. That software program, there's got to be a way to kill the program,
Oh my God.
and they haven't been able to figure that out yet. So it's been in limbo. Because there
Yeah,
was,
you can do it, but you have to buy this computer unit approved by the government for $4,000.
yeah, there's last I heard, well, at the height of it, there was like 60 or 70,000 trucks out of service because of that same chip, that one sensor.
Nuts.
And so what they have us doing is, well, basically what our company figured out is, as long as you keep, because the sensor's in the tank, and that uh, diesel exhaust fluid, when it hits the air, it crystallizes. Because it has it's like an ammonia base, and it's like a urea in it. It's nasty shit. I mean, it's if we all die from, if all the truckers die from cancer, that's probably gonna be from that stuff. It's just, you can just tell it's not good.
And like you were saying, yeah, these engines are failing early because all the emissions shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, I had one truck that had, granted, that when they didn't put the right compression rings in, and didn't even get 200,000 miles on it. They had to rebuild the top end of it. They just had to do an in-frame on mine and replace the camshaft because there was a factory defect in the camshaft and everything. I just got it back Thursday. This is the best this truck's ever ran. And
Well, that's good.
I think they did something. I think they did something with the software for the transmission because it's shifting way better than it ever did. And
Well, that's good news. It's running good.
oh yeah, I mean, knock on wood, it holds up. But oh, cool. There's the link. Pretty good.
I put out something for
Edward Cap.
VSO and Clown are doing a Toys for Tots drive thing.
I saw that. That's cool.
That is cool. But I think that ends Tuesday.
Okay.
I think they're going to end that on a show Tuesday.
So basically, that sensor, as long as you keep the tank full, it's not going to get the air under the, it's not going to, the level's not going to drop below the sensor and have a risk of getting, air to it and crystallizing around that sensor.
Well, that sucks. So now you got to stop for fuel more often.
No, just got to keep it full. I mean, it doesn't burn down as quickly as fuel does. Like, basically, you're looking at 100 to 150 miles for every gallon. And the price of it's gone through the roof. For the first 9 or 10 years that you could buy that stuff at the pump, it was the same price. It never moved. It was on average $2.79 a gallon. Now it's $4. Or like the last year, it just skyrocketed.
Makes no sense to me.
No, and it's not like there's no shortage of it. There's no, there's nothing. It costs more to produce it, and it's just market, because everybody has to have it now. If you have even a diesel pickup truck has to have it.
Wow.
I mean, granted, diesel pickup truck, most people, they're buying the software and they're bypassing it as soon as they buy the truck. Just if they have to take it into a dealership to have anything done, they just have to reverse it so they don't void the warranty.
Yeah, I agree, Juice Man. 80s were a lot simpler.
Oh, hell yeah. Yep. Got up in the morning, figured out if you were going to get drunk or get high.
Yeah. One thing I do like, Frank, is, it's funny because back when we first bought cars and stuff with carburetors and everything ran really rich, I guess you were used to that smell. But now, if like a hot rod gets in front of you,
oh yeah, you're gagging.
Just can't take those. Yeah.
And everything was loud. You had loud vehicles.
Leaded fuel.
Oh yeah, my first car had leaded fuel. It was near it was a 1970 Ford Maverick. Yeah, biodiesel does smell like French fries and tacos. It's basically what it is. I mean, I'm sure you've seen the videos, the college kids that basically go around all these restaurants and get all the used oil, all the used cooking oil, and they run vehicles off them and go across the country. And and just and just stop it. Stop at Mickey D's and hey, can we get some of that that used oil you have in the back? Oh,
Ugh.
I bet it's 75 vet brand rich. Yeah, for commercial diesels, you can't buy the deletes. Personal diesels, they really can't say shit.
Those were great cars, then. I love the 240s and 260s.
Mm-hmm.
280 are nice too.
Yeah, 280s weren't bad. I just hauled what I hauled recently, a 350, was it? What's the newest one of that line? It's
Yeah,
three
I have no
something.
idea.
380, 350, whatever it was. It was for Carvana. A 76 Holden Premier. I think that is a Chevy Caprice. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Google's I gotta look that one up now.
it's funny. I bought my first car for $40.
Oh wow.
It was a Volkswagen Squareback.
Oh geez.
I was pretty lucky though. At that time, my dad had a
Oh
big,
no,
huge.
this is a Chevy Vega.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Basically, this is what it looks like. This looks like a Vega.
That was my wife's first car. She had a Vega with air conditioning.
Yeah, it looks a lot like a Vega. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I'm
God, it's
guessing it would be.
so funny how the classic cars I had: a Buick Grand Sport, '69 Fairlane Cobra.
This is a nice looking car though. I'm looking at something. There's one here with these mag wheels. Oh, you know what? That's not a Vega. That is a. It's not a Monte Carlo. Oh heck.
Nice, Arnie. Those were great cars. Those old Cutlasses. Yeah.
Oh, that's what this kind of. This does kind of look like a cut. The back of this Holden Premier is a Cutlass all day long, and the side of it though does look different than than anything else we normally see over here from General Motors.
And now they always change the front end somehow.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a Malibu. Yeah, it does. It does kind of, but the side of it just looks weird. Like the way it's cut back, it does. It's like a Malibu, but not a Malibu. It's like that. I still remember my cousin had a '77 Monte Carlo. That was a badass car. It was either '76 or '77.
DeMille learned how to drive a stick in a Pinto.
Oh wow. It's funny. I learned how to drive a stick in a Peterbilt.
Oh wow. Yeah, my wife loves the old Chevelles.
Cab over Peterbilt. I've only ever had one car with a stick, and it was an '03 Dodge Shadow. That thing got great gas mileage. I think it was '03. No, you know it was old. It was older than that. It was in the '90s.
Those cars were
Maybe
nice and light.
maybe a '93 old Dodge Shadow. It was a 5-speed. It was bare bones. Didn't even have rear window defogger.
Roll up windows.
Yep. No air conditioning.
I know we're spoiled with these new cars. Everything's power windows, door locks.
Yeah, I did haul one car recently. It actually had manual windows. I was like, yeah, give this to a kid. They could lock themselves in and couldn't figure out how to get out. It's like trying to give them a rotary phone and tell them to call somebody.
Funny.
Nissan Sentras, yeah, from the 80s and early 90s. And that's the thing is those older cars had great fuel economy. I mean, you could get 45, 50 miles to the gallon if it was just maintenance right. Didn't even have to be tuned, just maintenance. A Fiat 850. Oh wow. And brake line went out. Ooh. With a train coming. Oh! Yeah, I bet that was scary, Tim. I had to go back and read it and saw the train part. Like, oh, fuck.
Back then, I mean, nobody's emergency brakes work because nobody would dare use them on anything.
No, unless you drifted.
Right. So Tim got another Cadillac? Or is that the Cadillac he got for free a couple months ago?
Yeah, Geo Metro, 50 miles to the gallon. It only had 3-cylinder engine, though. I'm talking about real cars that were still getting 50 miles a gallon. Like some 6-cylinders that were actually your older 4s, like your old Chevy Chevettes and Dodge Omnis and stuff. They all got 50 plus. They may not have listed it, but you really got it. Yep, that's the
them
one.
old cars, you'd have to do tune up, change the points and the spark plugs every 20,000 miles.
Oh yeah, well
Now, shit, you go over 100,000 miles on plugs. I still have the original plugs in my Tacoma. It's got 134,000 on it.
Oh shit. Yeah, well, back then the owner's manuals told you where to set the points at.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they tell you don't drink the battery fluid.
Right.
Yeah, I thought there was a 4-cylinder Metro. Yeah, that was a luxury model. It was the 4-cylinder Metro.
Nuts.
Yeah, the older Chevys. Now them I'll drive all day long. The newer General Motors products, I won't. Nope, not a fan. Not a single one of them. Even the Corvette didn't keep.
They cheaped out so bad, on
yeah.
a lot of stuff. Yeah, I love it. It's a '08 Tacoma and it's been great.
Oh yeah, you should see what they're doing now with the new Tundra. They just changed the body style, but the extended cab, not the full cab, not the double cab, but the extended cab. There's literally no leg room in the back.
Oh,
I mean,
damn.
the driver's seat's practically into the into the rear seats. There's no way his name was sitting back there.
I mean, I have the extended cab, but I didn't buy it for people. I just, because I carry a lot of stuff, my tools and clothes. Oh, there's another one. She's back.
Josh got that one.
Fast.
Quick trigger. Sorry, give the wrenches something to do. They don't normally have anything to do on this channel. So,
so does your employer? You get Christmas bonus or anything like that?
Yeah, I got a couple grand a couple weeks ago.
Nice, sweet.
Yeah, it's been the same amount every year for like the last 3 or 4 years.
It's nice to have a employer that treat their employees good and try to keep them.
And right now they added another bonus because we're so busy that I can earn like an extra $400 a week just for doing my job the way I do it.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh, Tim, my old 1500 Ram was a 4-wheel, 4-door cab. What they called I think they called it a club cab with the 8-foot on it. Now it's only a 1500. It was the same wheelbase as the 2500.
My God.
It was just underpowered.
It had to be 20 feet long, I bet.
26.
26 feet long, holy shit.
Yep. 2 parking spots.
Oh my God.
It was just underpowered though for being that long. Because it only had the Magnum engine, I didn't have the Hemi in it. Because that was the year. No, they had the Hemi. It was right when they just started changing the body style. Oh, the Yugo. God, it might as well be like I watched a video. There's a guy. What the heck's his channel name called? Something car. It's a very plain channel name, and he talks about all different vehicles. He's based over in the UK. He has like the Yugo story and talks all about it, and it's really fascinating. And
That's the first car that I ever saw with a 3-bolt wheel. I mean, 3-bolt wheels? You got to be freaking kidding me.
oh yeah. Well, the car didn't go more than 30 miles an hour, so it wasn't. If that wheel came flying off, it's not going to hurt no. It's not going. It's not going fast enough.
Ah,
Oh yeah, well yeah, F 250. You probably had a was it 6.3 or something they put in them? Yeah, unless it was a Power Stroke. Yeah, but there, yeah, them 250. I mean, if I had a need for it, I would get like a 250 diesel or a 2500 diesel, but I just don't have a need for it. Yeah, it was a 6 something gas motor. Yep.
I tell you, if we didn't go camping, I'd be getting rid of my truck and getting something smaller.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you do a decent amount of driving still, so you're going to appointments and you're visiting family and stuff like that. So yeah, I could see it. The Lacar. Oh God, yes, I remember that. What was it? Was that Peugeot that made that or Renault?
I
They
think it
made
was
the
Renault. Yeah. God, that's how many people died in those things when they first came out.
Oh God, they were horrible. Because I remember when I lived in, growing up, we had a Peugeot dealer. It was Auto House Peugeot. I think they sold Renaults and Peugeots. Well, Peugeot, I think at the time was owned by an American company. They were a French car, but I think they were owned by an American company.
It's funny back then you had to have specialty shop work on it because you couldn't get parts for the imports back then.
No, no,
So every time your car broke, you paid 3 times as much at some specialty place.
yeah, Renault. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, yeah, because even for like a Toyota back then, like a Corolla or what was it, the Cressidas they had? I think it was Cressidas was Toyota.
Yeah, those were nice.
Yeah, they weren't bad. I remember the first time I saw a Toyota, it was a kid and a friend of mine whose older brother, he was in college and he had bought a Toyota. I want to say it was a Corolla. It was the small one. Now I'm going back like around 1980 or something like that, 81. I bought a brand new Corolla.
I remember looking at those things, like the Opals and the little imports, and it's like, you know, tiny little steering parts and all that. Everything was tiny,
Oh yeah.
but you didn't know that everything was engineered to be like super strong for the size instead of just throwing a big hunk of steel on there and hoping it holds. They engineered everything.
Oh yeah, I'll go to some of these Honda dealerships and like the one in Greensboro is still sitting in the back there. That I guess they're gonna refurbish it. Is an old Honda Civic, probably from the late 70s, early 80s. And yeah, it's super tiny. There was no automatic transmissions. Everything was at least a 4-speed.
Yeah.
And I mean, they weren't bad. I mean, I don't know how fast they go. I mean, I'm sure if you tune them, you could probably do all kinds of stuff with them. But I mean, what they were coming out of the plant probably wasn't very fast.
Right.
But they
But it
were
was
made.
amazing because
Yeah, they're
people
made for
started
450.
driving them and getting like 100,000 miles out of them. If you weren't in the Rust Belt, they'd be like, oh my God,
Oh
I
yeah.
guess there's something to these cars.
Yeah, exactly. And that was the whole thing about them. That was their allure was that they had great fuel economy and they lasted forever. And I mean, chances are, if you lived somewhere up north, the motor would last way longer than the body would.
Right.
You could
You know, and then
probably look down and see the motor because the floorboards are rusted
yeah,
out. I
right.
mean, see the road, but the motor was still going.
You know, and look at it now. It's like a Toyota and Honda and some of the other imports. They have way better paint jobs than some of the domestic cars. You know, I mean, look at how many.
If you think about it, most of the ones we see in this country that are made by Toyota and Honda and Kia and Hyundai and everything, they're made here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
Hyundai, Kia, well, Toyota, Hyundai, and Kia have a higher percentage of true imports than Honda does. Not over 90% of the Hondas you see on the road are made in North America. All the
I know my
all the HRVs and the Fits come out of Mexico now. The most of your Civics and CRVs are they're coming out of either Indiana or Canada or Ohio. All your Accords are coming out of Ohio. All your Odysseys, your Pilots, your Ridgelines, your Passports, they're all made in Alabama. Your
I
Insight
remember
are
when I
made in
got my
Indiana.
Tacoma, had more American parts than the F-150 did.
Yeah, well, Tacomas are made in San Antonio. Well, they were. Now they're. I think all the Tacomas are coming out of Mexico, but
Oh,
yeah,
really? Wow,
yeah,
that's weird.
they come out of Baja California. But the Tundras are all made in San Antonio.
Hey, Clayton,
KVK, what's up?
I haven't seen you around in a while. Hope you're well.
Yeah, he's usually hanging out with Nurse on Saturday nights.
I love it. I love to see that she's doing some gaming. I always see her stream popping up.
Oh yeah, yeah. She sounds like a fun drunk too. Usually on there cursing up her storm, getting pissed off at her game. I know Lumi doesn't do as much gaming as she did, but then she's working a lot now, so
Right.
she works the same place Michelle Hughes works.
Yeah, she's loving it. That's funny. Good for her.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, if anybody deserves a break, it's Lumi for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Ford. There's a lot of Chinese parts on a Ford, but there's no Fords that are coming over here that are actually assembled in China. And like Volvo has the electric, the Polestar 2. That's all Chinese. But the new plant they're building in South Carolina, they're going to have the Polestar 3. And it's supposed to be, hopefully by the end of next year, that should be all done. At least that'll give us a second model to haul out of there, so you're not getting 9 cars, 8 drops. Because all you have right now is the S60.
Me
But
too, Sin.
but there's so many, like all your BMW SUVs, your 3s, 5s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, and X7s are all made in South Carolina. Yeah, Harleys are full of Chinese parts now. All in Milwaukee, and I think they still have their plant in York, Pennsylvania. Yeah, Nick's doing Fortnite. Yep. Yeah, that's one thing I was told. If I got into gaming, I might as well find another place to live.
Yeah.
I just don't have the
Yeah.
time. I mean, hell, I get in trouble just playing games on my phone. Because there's a football game. Do you remember Tecmo Bowl? Do you remember hearing about that? The football game on Nintendo from like the 80s?
No.
You know, they have a phone version. They call it Retro Bowl, and it's like on the same, like it looks like a similar platform. And it's like there's no real players. It's all fake players, and it's not licensed at all. So it just doesn't have like the team names or anything. It just has the cities. Like for the Giants and Jets, it just says like New York G, New York J, and for Chargers and
Yeah.
Rams, it's LAC and LAR. But
Yeah, God
it's
forbid you try to get licensing from the NFL. That's $1 million right there.
a million. Yeah, keep going. But yeah, I mean the game, it's crazy because you got to like sign players. Players get, and you got to spend your coaching points on like players that are getting bad attitudes, and your facilities you got to keep up, and you got
Jeez.
your
Be
coach.
right back.
Yep. Your offensive and defensive coordinators you got you got to sign, and players get hurt, and they only give you like 10-star players that you can do, and you have a salary cap. I mean, the game's crazy. But I get tied in on that game. Next thing I know, 3 hours have gone by, and I've played like 15, 20 games. It's like, oh shit, time to go to bed. Okay, Suzuki Intruder over the Canadian government gave the media a $600 million bailout. Which media companies did they give the money to? Like CBC or what's the one, Rogers Sports, or Rogers? And I didn't know that the media companies up there were having issues where they giving it to U.S. companies, giving it like CNN and shit.
Whew.
Yeah.
Trying to see if I had more of Shindo's one shots.
The only one I have is the mango.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah. Because I picked that up when a chef's order one time. I picked up a bunch of one shots.
Oh, I have the strawberry cookies.
Ooh. Yeah, I think them bottles, they are chef's one shots, aren't they?
I got this one. Eddie's yogurt.
Oh, there you go. I have one.
Fresh's
Yeah, that's a.
Fresh's recipe.
I have. Where the heck are my one shots now? I move so much stuff around. I run out of space and then I start moving stuff and.
Oh, Carl's custard. I have Carl's custard. That's another Shindo.
Oh yeah.
I thought I had that corn one. Soul warming cider. Some of my one shots were so old I had to toss them. They went bad.
Oh wow.
Well, they were probably 5-6 years old.
Yeah. Where did I put my one shots? I got them somewhere. One of these drawers has one shots in them. So I still have some Adore one shots that are a couple years old, and I have Kinder one shot.
I got one of Brian's, a couple of Brian's. Remember?
Oh, they are. I mean, people will pay big money for those.
I still got this, a unopened pudding pounder.
Oh. I bet
I
that.
was gonna-
I wonder how hard that recipe would be to replicate. I was thinking like a real simple way you get like in the neighborhood, but obviously not too close, would be just using flavor vanilla pudding and some pound cake and add some sweetener. And you're in the ballpark. I mean, you might be in the front row as they would say, but you're at least you're in there.
See ya, Clouds.
Later, buddy.
Yeah, I kind of wondered if Dawn was going to release some of that stuff because she actually got a warning letter from the FDA, so
Yeah.
cease and desist.
Yeah, she never filed. I guess she never filed a PMTA or something. I don't know. I think that's why she's just doing one shots now, I believe, or at least she was. I'm not sure what she's doing these days.
I mean, either. I know Nick keeps in touch with her.
Oh yeah.
And Freddie.
Yeah, Freddie, Nick, see, one of my favorites from like my favorites for the year. I was trying to rack my brain trying to figure out there were so many good recipes this year.
I think my favorite was Vaping Truckers, that custard he did. So Soul Shine, yeah, Soul Shine.
Soul Shine. Oh god, yeah, that stuff was really good. That was probably one of my. Did he actually make that this year?
Was it? I don't know. I know I have his link. I can go there and look.
Yeah,
I'll just drop his link in the chat again for his ELR. There it is.
Island cake. The island cake does look pretty good.
Yeah, you might be right, Frank. It might be from last year. I could just do a search on here for him. Soul.
Yeah, I'm going back into last year. He didn't release too much this year as it was. Yeah, Soul Shine was last year.
I gotta mix up a batch of that again. It's been a while.
Ooh, I missed this one. Gooey Spidey Webs. Almost sounds like he pulled that the name of that off of all the flavors. When they give you the default name for a mix. It almost sounds like
Yeah,
one of them.
it could be.
Flavora boysenberry at a half, marshmallow gooey 1.5, raspberry jam VT8 1.5, red raspberry flavora at 0.6, toasted marshmallow at 1.25, and vanilla sugar at 1.
Hot damn. I
Oh,
miss Trucker.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm glad that Zippy tries to keep that show going.
Yeah, yeah. I think they're. I'm not. I'm in their chat. Their group chat. I think they're done now till after the first year. They might try to do something tomorrow, but I know Tam said she couldn't because she's got a family thing tomorrow. And I think Zippy's been having some sketchy internet where she can't really push a stream. And I've been busy on Sunday evening, so I haven't been able to push it for them. And I bet Friction could probably push it for them, but I know he's been really busy too. So it was good
Yeah,
to
he
see.
was in on Fresh's show
Yeah,
today.
it was good to see the gang together.
Yep. That's what I was going to say to Cluj, Clayton, that Fresh was on that show for quite a while today.
Yeah, which is awesome.
They're doing some mixes. Oh yeah, Tim says, yeah, make his island cake. That's yummy.
It does look good. I almost got scared off by that 1% coconut extra.
I'm almost positive I did the
Yes,
coconut custard.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, her grandson was in the ER last week. She's always shit breaking over at Zippy's.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. What? Yeah, her grandson's fine now from what I believe what I saw in the chat.
That's good. I always make a good mix when I come out with you, Frank. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what.
Because it was funny. Like I said, this morning I was thinking about, doing a remix of, the strawberry, blueberry kiwi.
Oh, that's what I wanted to say. And then I don't know, my brain. JBC messaged me on Instagram. It said, could you please help me? My favorite e-liquid's getting hard to find. It's getting super expensive to get in. And so I made her a couple different clones for it, but it was Fresh she must have asked Fresh, and Fresh price. I go to Toonie because this is right up his alley because it was strawberry, kiwi, blueberry with some apple.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I think I can do this pretty good. But man, was that good. That's a good combination. I never would have thought to add some apple to that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Lady Liver, you threw me off there for a second too. I'm like, tell me I've been calling him Tim all this time and I was wrong. and no one, and no one ever corrected me.
Yeah, absolutely, Tim. Rest in peace, brother. I
Yeah.
messaged Eric a couple times on Facebook, but he never replied. I hope he's in an okay place.
Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, and Uncle Tom, I've heard that derogatory term before. Not directed towards me, but I've heard that term before. What you doing? Okay. I'll be in a minute.
Well, I hope everybody has a nice Christmas next week for the people we don't see in chat.
Yes.
A week away. God, it's crazy.
It is, yeah. I say it always seems to sneak up.
Yeah. It's funny, man. There's a lot of traffic out there. There's a lot of people doing shopping.
Oh yeah, there's a big outlet north of Charlotte, and it's I always make sure I stay to the left when I know I'm getting near that exit because it backs up for like a half a mile.
Ugh.
Oh, Tim, that sucks.
Ugh.
But yeah, let's shut this puppy down. Hell, I'm going almost 3 hours.
Damn.
Marathon stream.
All right, Frank. Well, thanks a lot for having me.
Hey, thank you. Merry Christmas to you, Toonie. If I don't see
Yeah,
you
Merry
before then.
Christmas, brother.
And Merry Christmas to everybody out there in chat. Let's say the next time you'll see me on this channel will be Sunday morning, January 2nd. Right now, our tentative time is 11 a.m. Eastern. It may go 10 o'clock. We're not sure yet. Yeah, Tim. Yeah, I wouldn't mind hearing that.
And I'll say it for Tim, to reach out to people you haven't talked to in a while, reach out to your friends and the people you haven't heard from in a while, because, holiday depression, seasonal depression is real.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Especially if someone's having, family issues and, with everything still going on with the pandemic, there's still people that haven't been able to spend the time they want to spend with their loved ones. And now with this uptick, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be stay away from gatherings again.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, just keep up with everybody, big hearts, everybody. Just, just especially if there's someone you haven't heard from in a while and you haven't, just check on them, make sure they're all right. And they'll appreciate it, even if they're doing great, and they've just been busy, just having somebody that they haven't heard from in a while, just, checking up on them that'll make their day.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, gang. Like I always say, be safe, wash your hands, don't talk to strangers. Let me get ready to shut this puppy down.
All right. Love you guys. See you later.
Get the right button here. Right. Bye, everybody. Merry Christmas. And we're out.